reaction from the FUT squad battles. Tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a...
Michael Owen! In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game.
Well, I think everybody knew what was coming, but he hit it so well, didn't he? Nobody could do anything about it. That's a good goal.
So the action underway once more, and the onus is on La Furia Roja to mount a response here. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Aleix Garcia. Making his move inside. Cucurella. Now with Rolfo. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense.
Good reading of the game.
Oh, that was a dreadful tackle. Greenwood. On to Rolfo. Alex Greenwood. Can she score? That was going in. Delivering it. And halted in his tracks. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Good ball over the top. Zielinski. Gvardiol. And she's in a decent position. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Owen. Decent idea. Mahrez! It touched onto the frame of the goal. Aleix Garcia. Takes it on. Oh, good work by the keeper. Keen to take it short here. Well, the ball goes out of play for what will be a goal kick. Offside the decision. Gvardiol. Furia Roja finding space on the flank. Such an ambitious run. Well, that's asking for a yellow card. Played in there. Well off target. Didn't have an awful lot of space to work with, however. Cutting it out. Oh, genuine chance. capable of so much better from that position. But now we find out it was offside. Owen. Mahrez inside. Oh, what a save! And the short option preferred. Tsuyoshi Watanabe. And the shot. And it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high. So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Stanisic. And Diaz has it. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Intercepted effortlessly. Well, an illegal challenge there. Doesn't really hesitate in showing the yellow card.
Yeah, you could see that coming, couldn't you?
Keeper under the cosh. Oh, they wanted the penalty and they've got one. This to pull one back. A chance then for the respective managers to address. Michael Owen, in it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game. Tsuyoshi Watanabe. And the shot. In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high. Well, off and running again. And there was a real gulf in class in the first half. Will we see a response from La Furia? And that could be a very costly challenge. Good distribution. Could get themselves back into it. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Clever defending. Blackmon. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Genuine chance. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Here it is now, a substitution. An example of how to press. Kim. Mahrez. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Referee said advantage. And quick thinking defensively.
Yeah, just stopped it in its tracks there.
nice ball. Well, they lost custody of it. But he's certainly not alone. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. And the referee has caught up with him following his indiscretion earlier.
Van het veld, nummer 24, Michael Owen. In plaats daarvan komt nummer 20, Ian Rush. De bezoekers gaan wisselen. Uit het veld gehaald, nummer 10.
High quality defending.
In de plaats komt nummer 17.
Now a decent position. And it's going to be a free kick. Well, how can we put it? Not a free kick that's going to live long in the memory.
Well, how we can put it, it's a poor effort, poor technique, probably the wrong decision as well. That needed to go into the box.
Tsuyoshi Watanabe. Zielinski. Nahar. And easily intercepted. Good use of advantage. Alexander Sørloth. Can they get one back? Oh, tremendous goalkeeping awareness. So making the substitution now.
Well, it was a chance for them to get back into this one, but they were denied by a great piece of goalkeeping, you have to say.
Well, as spectacular as the save was, it can't be just about their stellar keeper. They know that. Nice looking pass. And La Furia Roja struggling to keep the ball. 10 minutes to go. Bernardo Silva. Isco. A corner will ensue. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. And over comes the corner. And a brisk run. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Foul, but rightly play on. And a timely intervention. And foul it is then. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Oh, that's a clever ball. El Karouani. Real chance. Oh, a challenge that was simply world-class. The referee blows for full time. It ends in a victory for the home team. No complaints. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. What might we see today?
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
This is the lineup for the home team. Luka Modric plays alongside Piotr Zielinski in central midfield, and leading the line, Lautaro Martinez. Well, making considerable progress with the ball. Real chance. Opportunity. Blocking it. Zielinski. Now with McKennie. Well worked piece of pressing. And bursting forward. The goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
Magnificent challenge to win it back. Well, an illegal challenge there. Well, he's certainly not alone. Grimaldo. This to get them in front. An amazing piece of goalkeeping.
Well, that's a remarkable save. He just reacted so sharply there.
Cutting his way inside. Oh, so near, off the post. And the move breaks down.
Well, you said... The goal's coming. They're getting so close now. They just need to take one of these chances.
Good-looking pass. Well, a fierce effort, but quite simply not accurate enough.
Well, the visitors very much dictating the tempo over the last 15 minutes or so.
Oh, wait a moment, look at what's happening. In it goes! He scored on his debut, and his fans are loving that.
Well, as you can see, this was always coming. They've been piling on the pressure. It's a well-deserved goal. Well, it's a big moment for him. Just needs to get his players refocused now.
1-0 then.
Nummer 2, Rome.
Well, the cross could help them. Throw in. Given. And time for the change now. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline, so a throw in here. Well, no excuse to get asking for trouble really with that challenge. Easily intercepted.
Read it really well.
Might be onto something. Oh, in. Oh, perhaps this time. In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. And playing it through. Genuine chance. And tidy defensive play.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
Showing a great defensive instinct. Modric. And on to Yildiz. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. A concession of a corner here. short option preferred. Could be dangerous. Well, getting in the way. Superb save. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So the second half begins. Who will steal the show? Attacking with vigour. Zielinski. And firing it. Able to close down the shot. Playing it short. Mahrez takes it in field. Well, only just wide of the post.
Well, those stats back up what we've been watching. It's been a really one-sided game, and it's far too easy for them to open up this defence. This could turn into a rout.
And would you know it, another potential opening developing here. Wasn't a very subtle intervention, was it? Zielinski. And the through ball. Oh, but he's done brilliantly to cut it out. Azaz. And credit due, a good intervention. Plenty of support here. And the referee allowing the game to flow, using advantage. Now the counter-attack looks on. But they dealt with the threat posed. Running with confidence. Super pass. Can he finish? And a goal! A running riot here, almost out of sight.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place. But give him some credit, that's a good finish. Great composure.
3 goals without reply. Zielinski. Now with Mahrez. He's in with a chance. Oh, brilliant save!
Yeah, won the battle there. Confident piece of goalkeeping.
Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Growing pressure here, and another corner. And the shot. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. And a short corner here. Has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Mahrez. Well, when you take the throw-in, you're not then supposed to get caught offside.
Well, that's ridiculous. That should never happen.
Modric. Good through ball. Offside the decision. Zielinski. And danger averted. Well read. This looks promising. Oh, a genuine chance. Nicely saved. And short it is. Real chance. Well, he was dreaming of scoring, but ruled offside.
Well, it all happened very quickly, so I wouldn't criticise him too much. At least he was in there.
Modric. The ball with Martinez. Couldn't keep it. And a bad defensive mistake, but how about that for a save? My goodness.
It's not good play, but credit to the keeper. It's a great save.
That's a good pass. And he's apparently veered into an offside position, Stuart.
Well, that's tight, really tight. But he was just too anxious to make his run. He was in, though.
Die maakt plaats voor nummer 14, Vlasic. Dit is het doelsaldo.
Oh, sliding in there.
Nummer 22, Knaert.
And so into the final 5 minutes.
Stond nummer 9, Fusa Kubo.
Cutting in. It's a perfect challenge. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0.
Fusa Kubo.
Can he find the right pass? Good defending, out for a throw-in. And it's gone behind for the corner. And in by Luka Modric. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. Super pass. Can he finish? And a goal! They're running wrong. Manes takes it in field. Well, only just wide of the post. Manes takes it in field. Well, only just wide of the post. Manes takes it in field. Well, only just wide of the post. Owen. Oh, perhaps this time. In it go. Owen.
Well, the visitors...
It's
well in
happening.
creating chances.
In it goes.
It's surely only a matter
He
of time before they
scored on
take the
his
lead. Well, the visitors very much dictating the tempo over the last 15 minutes or so.
Oh, wait a moment. Look at what's happening. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. What are your expectations for today?
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Jamal Musiala. And Kimmich. Could cross it in here. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Well, his teammate got him out of trouble. And the starting 11 for Albion. Rafinha starts with Rodrigo out wide. Opportunity here. In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Promising pass. Crossing into the middle. And what a save! It looked as though that header was going in.
From that range, that's an incredible stop. What a piece of goalkeeping that is.
And clearing his lines. Too easy, far too easy. Cuts in from the flank. Goes off Van Dijk with the block. Couldn't quite find his teammate. Plenty of support here. Cunha. Superbly read and executed. Zielinski. Owen. Oh, the challenge was spot on.
What a tackle that was.
Albion now in a potentially dangerous position. Well, that's asking for a yellow card. He'll take this on. When you fire it as close to goal as that, you deserve a bit of credit.
Yeah, from that distance, it's a terrific effort.
And danger averted. Well read. Good-looking move. And now Zielinski. Good idea. Owen with an opportunity. Oh, he wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge. And possibilities here. Could be. And a good save there. A corner from Kimmich. Pressing really high. Michael Owen. Oh, he's through here. Well, a forceful effort, but it goes down as a missed opportunity.
Well, he strikes it with power, but not with accuracy. I think that's a big miss.
Can they set up a chance? Oh, big opportunity! In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
Rodrigo. Untidy to lose the ball. It's promising, this from Albion. Musiala. Vital block there.
That's defending of the highest quality.
Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Well, annoyingly, nothing comes of it. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Fantastic ball. That's a good-looking pass. Chance to equalise. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Slight miscue in the final third. Musiala. Ibanez. Now with Musiala. Rafinha. Can they level the game? Well, no point in stopping play. Advantage with them. Zielinski. Now the counter-attack looks on. Oh, looks so promising. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Mateus Cunha. Albion moving it forward with real purpose. Oh, he could finish. Oh, a magical piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he's just pulled off a great save there. Such good reactions. It really is.
Well, a struggle to get it away properly. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Owen. Good visualisation and execution. Oh, surely! Oh, surely! And the keeper nowhere to be found. Not that he's complaining.
Well, here it is again. It's an easy finish in the end, but what was the keeper thinking? That's a poor bit of defending.
So back underway, but the scoreline standing at 2-0. Now options are plenty. And a failure to keep the ball by Albion. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. And a disappointing end to that. Ibanez. And here's Cunha. Albion moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? In with a chance. And a really effective parry by the goalkeeper. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Giving it in. It's a neat move. They'll mark it down as a chance, but they need to take these chances.
Well, it was close, but not close enough, I'm afraid.
And time for the change now.
Nummer 12, Ian Rush. Dat is een wissel.
It did look on for them, but not to be. Ian Rush. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Resting like that will help the cause. Musiala. Oh, moving it nicely. And that is literally playing it straight into the keeper's hands. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. And in with a real chance. And there it is. That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So they restart the game, but that goal truly feels like the final nail. And he's made headway. Must be another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here it is again, and I have to say, the defending is so poor. They make so many bad decisions there. No wonder the keeper's exposed.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Penalised there. Time for a change then. And he read it well.
Yeah, that's the way to win the ball back. Good reading of the game.
Now, what can they produce on the flank? And dealt with smartly. He read it quicker than anyone. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Nice weight on the pass. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. Tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Michael Essien. Splendid challenge, that.
Well, defending doesn't get much better than that.
And support available. And here's how Die Mannschaft will line up. Andrea Pirlo starts alongside Kaká in the centre of midfield. And up front today is Ronaldo. Pirlo. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Good run, very much in control of the situation. And there it is! The opening goal, the ideal way to start.
Well, it's a goal you'd expect him to score, but he kept his cool and he put it away nicely. He'll be happy with that.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Too much space afforded Essien. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. And he has options available. Ronaldo. Terrific defending to stop them progressing.
That's the way to defend in those situations. Excellent stuff.
Might lead to a chance. Zielinski! And fired against the crossbar. And a time for calm on the ball.
Well, had that gone in, the game was firmly in their hands. Now, though, they've got to make sure they don't let this slip.
Kaká. Die Mannschaft moving the ball forward with purpose. Throw-ins given. And the referee remaining very much in control. Now the card, and it's yellow. Opportunity to deliver the cross. A decent bit of goalkeeping. Keen to take it short here. Can he put it away? Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Grimaldo. Plenty of room in the wide area. Grimaldo. Well, you've got to give him credit for that piece of defending.
Well, what an important moment that could prove to be.
Ronaldo. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Tsuyoshi Watanabe. Superb effort to keep it in. Is this the moment? What a commitment to defending. And the flag is up, offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Garcia. Will it go in? Oh, that is a top-quality piece of goalkeeping. Well, the short corner routine. Mahrez inside. Foiling his opponent completely.
What a block that was.
They had the advantage. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Oh, looks so promising. visualisation and execution. Well, he had just gone beyond the last defender, Stuart.
Well, that's a real shame because the through ball is really well weighted, but he just took too long to play it.
And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Could be threatening. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. This could be the equaliser. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. So the ball is rolling again. Die Mannschaft trailing after the first 45. Can they find a response? Frimpong. Now Kaká. Pirlo. In search of an equaliser.
You just sense they'll get back into this one.
This looks more than decent. Alex Garcia. Well read to ease the pressure. Pirlo. Oh, this looks useful. Essien. Great defending. Well, threat over for now. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Oh, what an opportunity. And it's gone in! The teams are separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Now he must favour the cross. Oh, danger here. They'll get ready for the throw-in. Well, the referee took note of the earlier incident and now issues the yellow card. Opportunity here. Oh my goodness, monster tackling. And look at this. Oh, not cleared away. And the attack fizzling out. Can he find the right pass? Excellent vision. And nearly the ideal ball, but a good piece of defending. Futre. Intelligent ball. Kaká! Well, that was an opportunity to get themselves back into this contest.
Well, it's a chance, yes, and one they needed to take. They're struggling here, no doubt about that.
20 minutes remaining. Oh, big chance! And it goes! Well, it's 1 goal after another. A highly impressive performance.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Zielinski. Could be threatening. He's in! A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, just look how exposed the keeper is. He's got absolutely no chance there, but they do take it well, you have to say.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Frimpong. Van de Ven. And the referee sensibly allowing them to carry on, advantage with them. And cutting it out. Now, who can he play it to? Is it going to be? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let-up here.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So the match has restarted, but you do feel that is that. Pirlo. Oh, that was a dreadful tackle. Well, no wonder his teammates are giving him an icy stare on the back of that.
Well, I'm not quite sure what he was trying.
Can he put it away? Oh, a goal! The error seized upon, and the goalkeeper left with egg on his face. Finn Azaz. Tristan Blackman. Andy Nahar. Intelligent defending. Too easy, far too easy. And swiftly ending that attack.
Yeah, that was a good interception.
Well, if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Just straying offside. And that's not what you want to be doing when you've already been booked. Oh, how did that not go in? And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
They were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performance.
Is it going to be? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let-up here. Is it going to be? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let-up here. Zielinski. Could be threatening. He's Zielinski. Oh, big chance. And it goes. Oh, what an opportunity. And it's gone in. Good run, very much in control of the situation. And there it is. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray and my commentary partner as usual is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. How do you see it panning out?
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that for me is the area that's key today.
This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Well, it's a back five, but the front three will certainly offer a goal threat. However, to do that, they'll need their two central midfield players to control the middle of the park. It's basically a 5-2-3.
Wild cards moving the ball forward with purpose. And he put it in! And there it is! The opening goal, the ideal way to start. Decent chance. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted nearly minutes. Back underway. Level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Modric. And Marco Carnesecchi has it. The ball with Luka Modric. Maybe dangerous here. Owen with it. Grimaldo. And he's driving. Can they forge ahead? And rattling the post.
Well, that was a bit unlucky, because you just get the feeling they need to make the most of one of these chances.
Yes, a really open flow to the game. End-to-end stuff. Moving the ball more than decently, but can they take the lead? They were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Plenty of support here. Can he do it to take the lead? Well, he couldn't quite keep it on target. Just wide. The wild cards regaining possession. Wasn't a very subtle intervention, was it? And suddenly on the front foot. And the keeper more than equal to it. And he takes it away. Sunset. James Maddison. Josip Stanisic. Can they open them up?
Certainly look composed on the ball, don't they?
And a fine tackle. Granit Xhaka. Well, the threat could be there. Calmly collected as the attack peters out. Zielinski. Aleix Garcia. To put them in front. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Here it is again, and it's all about pace and transition. He's so quick to get out from the back, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, the wild cards get us moving again. Can they find a response now? Josip Stanisic. The first half here comes to an end. Well, the ball is rolling again. Wild cards trailing after the first 45. Will they fare better here in the second? And possibilities here. Possibilities for them to counter. They keep going. Is it going to be Riyad Mahrez? Well, it was so easy on the eye, that counter-attack, but no reward for them.
Yeah, it was all good until the final effort. It just shows how devastating they can be on the break, though.
Well, did well to win the ball back. Might be a chance here. There it is. 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Iago Aspas. Might lead to a chance. Could be. Unbelievable reflexes from the goalkeeper.
Yeah, had no right to save that, did he? Wonderful stop.
Very alert defending to cut off the supply. James Maddison. The wild cards moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Reach. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And a fine reading of the situation. Hugo Ekitike. They stopped them in their tracks. Aleix Garcia. Counter-attacking possibilities. Lahar. Opportunity. And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition.
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Sunset. Into the final 20 minutes. Grimaldo. He's in behind. Opportunity still there. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and then it's a pretty tidy finish too. Hits it hard, he hits it low, and it just makes it difficult for the keeper. A really nice goal.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Ekitike. The referee has a decision to make. And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, and it certainly deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
Josip Stanisic. Xhaka with it. Putting it out of play for a throw-in. He has teammates around him. Well, it looks so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome.
Well, that should have been a really threatening moment.
Well, it wasn't superb distribution by the keeper, that we can say. It is to be a throw-in. Quick break could be on. Well read to win possession back. From a long way out. And the keeper getting right behind it. Trying to pick out a teammate. Now the wild cards have it back. Sam Surridge. This looks interesting. Oh, he's through here. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, that's really good awareness of the situation. He just places that beyond the keeper. That's a top-class finish.
The electronic board lets the fans know. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Elena Linari. Xhaka with it. Iago Aspas. Maybe dangerous here. It's a corner. Who's going to get on the end of it? And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
What a good performance that was. They did most...
This looks interesting. Oh, he's through here. Oh! He's in behind. Opportunity still there. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. He's in behind. Nahar. Opportunity. And a goal. They keep going. Is it going to be Riyad Mahrez? To put them in front. And a goal this... Decent chance. Oh, there it is! A back-and-forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes. Decent chance. Oh, there it is! A back-and-forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes. Decent chance. Oh, there The lead lasted merely minutes. Decent chance. Oh, there it is! A back-and-forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes.